to the Outlet Podcast, guys only vlog. I like being. Oh, I'm under a bridge, and it's pretty nice lighting. That's all right. So, guys, what I want to talk about, guys only, but I guess I can't tell your gender. If you want to sneak in, ladies, sneak in and watch a video. I don't know. Maybe comment below. We'll see. There's something about guys that there's something about us guys that we want to win. I'm competitive in the atmosphere that I want to be competitive in. I need to be like fully motivated. I can't be like falsely motivated when it comes to wanting something. Like the last thing, or I don't want to, it's going to sound bad, but the last thing I wanted was my wife, and we're married. That's the last thing I wanted. And I can't tell you how bad I worked for her to get her to notice me. I worked pretty hard. And if you watch on the How I Met Her vlog, you will listen to a whole bunch of stories that about how I met my wife. So I'm very competitive in what I want to be competitive. And if I don't know the stakes, then I don't work at it. If I do know the stakes, I weigh it out. Is it a stake? I know there's a play on words, but if I don't like the steak, if it's if it's like rare, I don't like my steaks rare. I like them medium well or well done. Either way, I'm not a fan of too much blood. It's weird. It's weird. That's as far as competition goes. And guys, I tend to think that we're highly competitive in everything, man. We will be competitive in Magic, the card game, Pokemon, like I can't stand when the computer beats me at Madden. I hate it. I reset the game. I'm like, oh, we're going again. That was total BS. I can't believe you did that. I'm very competitive. And I think guys mostly should be and are to the most part. But there's sometimes as a guy, you need to, like, there's a famous song and people have made it pretty cheesy, and you got to know when to fold them. There are times in your life where you got to admit to yourself, this is over my head. This is too much. I can't take it. And you bow out gracefully and whatnot. Or however, I see a lot of people trying to bow out in life, and they don't do it gracefully, or they try to come out still with a fictitious sense of pride. I see it a lot in candidates recently. Now there are a bunch of candidates in the Republican Party who are been taking their hats out of the arena, and they got to admit that they lost. That the reason why they are removing their nomination or whatever is because they can't win. Because you can't win, say I can't win. I'm bowing. I'm getting out of the race because I can't win. No, they always try. There are some people like these types of candidates who are still trying to come off with the sense of glory and still trying to make themselves a persona. Like they're still trying to establish themselves. These are the Mike Huckabees. I really hate Mike Huckabee. It's not because any like thing about him as a, he's a Christian. I'm a Christian. But what I really hate is that he's still, like, the only reason why he goes in the political arena is so he can push a book. There are people in life who just want to, make sure that they can, they can go on your channel so they can be like, follow me. It's like, no, bro, you're on my channel. Like, why are you trying to take my audience? Or, why are you trying to be that guy? Like, that's not cool. There are people like that. When you bow out as a guy, when you lose, you don't be like Cam Newton. Take that, Panthers. I didn't like the Panthers. I didn't like the arrogance. I mean, it was just way too much pride. I mean, you can love your team or whatever, but Cam Newton wasn't serious. I mean, it looked like he's an incredible incredible athlete, great quarterback, and actually, congratulations for making it that far, Panthers fans. It's just that you need, just as much as you need to know how to win, you need to know how to lose. And if you are going to lose, you need to learn how to lose properly. I don't know. I guess people don't want to be considered losers. If you lost, you lost. That doesn't mean that you're a loser. You lost, but a loser is the person. If you lost, it's not based on your person. It's based on your ability. If you've lost, I could have lost my wife. I would have lost her. I would have considered myself a loser because personally, everybody attributes their talent to themselves, and you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't think that just because you're Steph Curry. Steph Curry's not a great. I mean, Steph Curry's an amazing basketball player, a great basketball player. However, he's not a basketball player to his daughter. He's daddy. To his wife, he's a husband. You see, and to his God, he is a child of a son. So here's the thing: don't be a loser, just lose. If you're gonna lose, then lose. And if you're gonna lose, I don't know, man, try your best to not lose. Everybody blames Cam Newton for not diving on the football, and Eddie George, okay, I'll compare the two different positions, but Cam Newton didn't dive at the football. He was afraid. Apparently, he said he was at a bad angle and he couldn't. But the angle that was bad was when, the angle that was bad wasn't he could have dove at the ball sooner. But later, that's when I know what he was saying. I couldn't dive because of the angle. Well, before the angle was bad, you could have dived. So yeah, try not to be a loser. Try not to lose. Try not to lose. But Eddie George, when the Tennessee Titans, brand new team, they got new designed and all that stuff, right? Tennessee Titans. When the Tennessee Titans played against the greatest show on turf, the St. Louis Rams, that was a great Super Bowl. Kurt Warner, Isaac Bruce. I don't know. Marshall Faulk, running back for the St. Louis Rams. Just some of the greatest receivers and one of the greatest running backs in NFL history, going up against this new team that was so fresh. And long story short, Eddie George was tackled probably at the 2-yard line, and he stretched out, and he was 1 yard shy. They rolled him up, and even after the way they rolled him, the way he was rolled up, his knees didn't touch until after the second yard line. He was 1 yard shy from the touchdown that would have won the game. When he did a press conference, obviously, there will be tears, there will be sadness, but he wasn't a loser. Don't be a loser. Don't let your attitudes adjust who you are. Your attitudes are like a thermometer. Your attitudes will go hot and go cold. You are more than your attitudes. Don't. As a guy, as a man, don't lose your temper. Don't be based on your attitude. Do not. Because you're more than your attitude. You're definitely more than your attitudes. That they come and go based on if they're happy or not. So you got to learn how to lose, and you got to learn how to say when. You say when. Recently, I could have come up. The reason I'm talking about this, and I'll make this short. The reason I'm talking about this is because I had a business opportunity, and I was very happy about it. And I think I might have talked about it in another video. I need to say in detail, and I won't say it in detail, but I looked at the numbers. I was actually able to sit down and do some math, and I looked at a lot of the stipulations that were written into the contract And it brought me sadness because I looked at how much I can gross per month, and I can't do it. Now you can be like, oh, Gazy, you can contract that out, subcontract that out. There, in life, you have one plate. You only have one plate. Life is a buffet. Finish what's on your plate and then move on to the next. But Gazy, there's dessert plates. Yeah, that's for dessert. That's not for your meal. There's salad plates, or that's for salad. That's not your meal. You can have all these other ways of getting income in life, but your main way is your main way. And in business, those who excel at business are able to not just give themselves some type of bigger plate, but they are the ones who are able to like make a banquet and stretch out their table and invite more people. So more people means more plates and possibly better food for you. Possibly better food. But whatever type of food, I don't know. I think I'm the person who's just used to rice bean money. Give me my rice and bean and chicken money. That's all I want. I'm not really looking for like to be a millionaire. I don't really want to be a millionaire. I think I'd be you wouldn't find me doing vlogs, and if you would, I would be so vain and bad, and I'd be like, here I am in Italy. Tomorrow I'm going to France just because I want to, whatever. Bangladesh just because I heard, because it sounds funny. Bangladesh sounds funny, so I'm going to Bangladesh. And Kalamazoo. I'm going to Kalamazoo. So yeah, like, I don't know. How hungry are you? I don't know. Like, do you want to put that much on your plate? I don't really want to do that. I don't want to put that much on my plate in life. So yeah, I had to bow out of this opportunity, and you just bow out as gracefully. You stomach it. You cry. You definitely cry, but you move on, because guess what? You can finish what's on your plate for today, but tomorrow's a new day, and you need to eat again tomorrow. See? So keep your hopes up. You might be considered by some people who are out to get you, or who really think bad about you, or whatever. You are a loser. You're not a loser. You just lost. There's more to play. There's more to play. So, you guys, my name's Gazy. I really like doing this for you all. Check out all my other vlogs on YouTube. Yeah, so definitely check out all my other vlogs on YouTube. Because I got a number of them. On my podcast is on iTunes, SoundCloud, Stitcher Radio, or Blubrry. You can catch any of those ways. Just look up Outlet Podcast. On iTunes, okay, on where at Twitter, at Outlet Podcast, on Facebook, facebook.com/Outlet Podcast. So, my name's Gazy, host, connect, and recharge.